That's crazy. We were inside, and when we heard that, we were like, yeah, what was that noise? You know, maybe the wind just kind of like shook my door awning. And then all of a sudden it's like bam, bam, bam on the door. And I go and I answer the door, and this guy is like, are you guys okay? I'm like, why? What do you mean? He goes, dude, a tree just fell on your RV. And I was like, holy crap, you're right. And I just looked around, and there's just tree branches all around me. And I just spent the last 10 minutes pulling branches away just so I could get out, really. It's pretty wild.
So we're here. We've been to Honeyman Park a few times, and we brought our motor home here before. In fact, we've had the same campsite. Why? Because I scheduled weekend after weekend after weekend when they opened reservations back up this year without kind of like sight unseen. And campsite 12 in the first loop is super convenient to the entrance. We've got plenty of room. However, it is really weird campsite because this is where our gathering area is, but if you notice, it is on the driver's side. So we have a great view of our plumbing and electricity. It is one of their full hookup sites. There are many full hookup sites in this park. So, and I haven't seen another one like this. It's sort of designed backwards. We can't bring our canopy out because of this ridiculous tree that's on the passenger side. And moreover, the table, the action is all happening over here on this side. So this has been it's an interesting change. I think it's something to, stay open-minded about. One thing about this site is it's really beautiful. Look above me. We have some really nice tree coverage here, which is not always my favorite, but it is blocking this wind today, which is really incredible. So that's nice. Anyway, we're gonna chill outside here for a while, enjoy a campfire, and just enjoy our first night this weekend.
So what's the key to a good coastal campfire?
Persistence. Patience. And lots of little teeny tiny pieces of wood.
Yeah.
All right, it's going now.
Do we need to get one of those big, like you push the air, it goes poof. Yeah, what do they call those things? If you know the name of those things that you go,
I think it's called a puff daddy.
that you puff daddy your fire with, the handles, leave it in the comments below.
Number one tool for building a fire: 9-iron. $3 at your local Goodwill, and it never burns up. You always got it with you.
You also don't accidentally stab yourself with it.
I also don't accidentally stab myself with it. Right, there is that. So it's a safety tool also. So just a little bit ago, we were in our RV. It's kind of windy outside, and we were just kind of like hanging out. Not a heck of a lot going on, listening to the wind, and then all of a sudden, bam! We're like, what just happened? And then shortly, a little bit later, all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang on the door. One of the neighbors goes, "Are you guys okay?" And we're like, what do you mean? And we opened the door and dude, we had a tree fall and hit our RV. Let's clean some of this out of the way here. But fortunately, let's get up the tree. You can see where it fell. And this giant tree right here basically stopped it, the base of it, from hitting. It hit the tree, broke off, and then fell against our RV. And I'm gonna go ahead and assess the damage. I don't see any damage right now, but I mean, look at this mess. Holy cow. Yeah, that's wild. So I'm on the other side of the RV. Here's a better shot, actually, of where that tree branch came, well, the top of the tree came from. Check it out. Look at that. It's right there. That's where it fell, all the way down to my RV. Well, you talk about a close call. Hey, buddy. Norman. Hey, buddy. Hi, kitty cat. Yeah, you're scared, huh? That was scary. You never know what's going to happen. So, always be prepared. And there's Norman. Oh, what are you doing? Were you enjoying your time up on the chair there? Oh, you got all... Oh, yeah, please. Roll around in the dirt. Yes, that's the one place I want you to roll around in. Looks like you got tangled up. How'd you get tangled? Hang on here. Let's get you untangled. There you go. Now, I made this thing for Norman. It's out of PVC and a little retractable leash. As he walks around the campsite, it just follows him so he doesn't get tangled up. It's got about a 15-foot lead on it. Right around there, I guess, 12, 15 foot. But this piece right here just rotates with him as he walks around. So he's able to get out here. Huh. Don't follow me around here. He's able to get out here. Yes, hey buddy. And interact with nature. Oh yes, yes, he loves his daddy, doesn't he? Yeah, get your belly scratched. Yes. Yeah, he likes to interact with nature, and the crows definitely like to interact with him. They'll actually land on trees up here and break off chunks of branches and throw them at him. So, hey, you know, playing with nature, always fun. Looks like the crew's here to assess the situation.
Yeah, it looks like we had a top of a cedar tree blow off and ran right between the sites. So luckily went right in between the sites and, you know, has all the other trees to hold it and barricade it off. So.
Wow. Do you see this happen very often, or?
You know, we had sometimes limbs come down, sometimes the tree tops blow off. Usually they're kind of farther away in wooded areas. And
sure.
Sometimes, you know, a whole tree will come down between other trees. So
sure.
Yeah, it happens. We got a lot of wind here.
I know. I noticed that this weekend. It's been crazy.
And it's, you know, it's either winter time we'll have the south winds, and which a lot of times, you know, blows down some of the bigger trees, and then summertime we have the northwest winds blowing off the lake, and sometimes they'll blow down like the smaller shore pines by the lake there too.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're pretty used to it.
I
here,
bet.
so.
I bet.
Yeah,
it's the coast, you know. You're gonna get coastal winds all the time out here. So
we're just always, you know, glad everything's safe and okay, and we get a lift, you know, a big lift we bring through every year to take down a lot of the dead limbs, and we've been working our way through the campground to try to both take down dead limbs and, you know, safely bring down dead trees all the way to the ground without having to actually, like, you know, fall them across.
Right on.
Chunk them down bit by bit for safety.
Right on.
So,
okay, well, thanks, and I'll let you get to it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, have a good
You know, RV life is not always perfect. I am so grateful that we have beautiful places we can commute back and forth to our hometown. So I often work in town. But because I didn't prepare, I did not have enough gasoline to get all the way back to the valley, and I got stuck at a very rural, very dark, very scary little gas station in the middle of nowhere for over 2 hours. I had to wait until the gas station opened. In the state of Oregon, you can't pump your own gas, so you have to wait until there's an attendant working to actually put the gas in your car. So it was a little bit scary. Luckily, Paul stayed on the phone with me for part of the time. AAA could not help me. I did reach out to them. It just made for a very, very long day. So I am ready for Beer 30.
All right, guys, so this wraps up our weekend in Florence. It was kind of exciting. We were here for Roadie Days, which is a biker fest. It's been going on forever. We almost got hit by a tree.
Yeah, Wanda, poor Wanda. You know what? I practically ran out of gas on the way to work today and sat in the dark in some scary little rural town. And to top it all off, I'm gonna have dessert before dinner.
Right, s'mores before dinner. So guys, if you want to see more of our adventures in Wanda, then you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
You know what? Life really is served up in slices of pie. You just have to enjoy every bite.
All right, guys, see you later.